It has not been proven to me that having to make children do this is anywhere close to being worth the pain and suffering and the government impeding.
A mask policy reversal. Students and staff in Monroe County won't be required to wear a mask in school settings after all. The district announced last night that they would, but changed course after a board meeting today.
Dozens of parents and students showed up outside the Board of Education to protest that mask mandate, and it appears they did sway board members. Kayla Solomon was there. She joins us now in studio with more on what happened.
Yeah, Frank and Lori, tensions were high outside of the Board of Education today, but the protests and messages worked. Parents and students were in the crowd once that final vote came down. A 6-0 vote during Wednesday night's Board of Education meeting was the conclusion of a tension-filled afternoon.
We're kind of dealing with political pendulum, the medical pendulum, and we as educators are kind of into the practical.
But just an hour before, parents protested the mask mandate passed by the board on Tuesday.
It's my child, it's my choice. I don't let other people make health decisions for my kid. So the Board of Education surely is not going to make a decision for my child and his or her health.
It's hard enough for any of these school-age children to wear masks as it is, but it's even especially harder for the younger children like kindergarten, first grade, pre-K, because they don't learn. If you can't see the teacher's mouth, what's the point of them being in school?
Students against the mask mandate said they wanted to enjoy the last years of high school.
I don't want to look back at my junior year and seeing all the pictures of me wearing a mask and all that stuff, because it doesn't really, it's harder for me to breathe almost. It restricts the oxygen I can get to my brain. I just don't feel like it should be something forced upon me to do.
I learned much on virtual. Grades, they wouldn't show, but not many people really learn much from virtual.
But they weren't the only ones in the crowd. County Commissioner George Amami says he's a parent to 2 children in the school district.
I've never spoken up about something I really disagreed with the board here and in the time that I've been here until now.
Amami says masks should be optional.
If you're more risk adverse than I am or my family, then you should take additional precautions, just like anything, right? Just like any other thing we make decisions on a daily basis.
And after the board's vote, they are. The district's new policy states masks are highly recommended, but not required. And for parents who would like to move their children to virtual learning, the application opened up for that today on the Board of Education website. It's for students in grades 1 through 12. Frank and Lori, back to you.
All right, thank you, Caleb. Now, the debate over masks in schools stretches far beyond central Georgia. Most states have left it up to local school systems to decide whether to require masks. 7 states intend to require masks for all students and teachers, regardless of vaccine status. At the other end of the spectrum, 8 states have banned mask requirements in all public schools.